Close your eyes, exhale, feel your body relax, and let go of whatever you're carrying today.
Well, I'm letting go of the worry that I wouldn't get my new contacts in time for this class. I got them delivered free from 1-800-CONTACTS. Oh my gosh, they're so fast.
And breathe.
Oh, sorry. I almost couldn't breathe when I saw the discount they gave me on my first order. Oh, sorry. Namaste.
Visit 1-800-CONTACTS.com today to save on your first order.
1-800-CONTACTS.
Let's play Burlington's Guess That Price. Back to school means back to saving. We're bringing you kids' jeans starting at, hold on a minute, just $11.99. Burlington's acing this test. What about character backpacks? We've got them starting at $12.99. Burlington's done it again. How about sneakers for the kids? A-plus brands and right on trend starting at $11.99. Saving is now in session. Burlington, deals, brands, wow! Styles and selections vary by location.
This is Optimal Work Daily, the Work Less, More Success Guide to Time Management, Part 1 by Laura Stack of theproductivitypro.com. Since 1992, I've dedicated my career to teaching people how to do less while achieving more. American workers need this relief now more than ever. In the past decade, we've worked harder and done more with less than at any time since the Great Depression. Unfortunately, the pay hasn't kept pace with our efforts, and we often excel at the expense of our health, relationships, and free time. People are tired of do more with less and want to do less and achieve more. Overwork may be slowly killing you emotionally, physically, and/or spiritually, but it doesn't have to. Often, overwork stems from taking the wrong approach to structuring one's schedule. I have a solution to offer, one that will significantly reduce your task load and help you rebalance your work-life ratio in your favor. In my new book, What to Do When There's Too Much to Do, Reduce Tasks, Increase Results, and Save 90 Minutes a Day, which hits bookstores on June 26, 2012, I introduced my Breakthrough Productivity Workflow Formula, or PWF. The PWF's core message is simple. Reduce, reduce, reduce. It's always better to do less, not more, so you can do better, more focused work. In this article, I'll give you a sneak preview of the 6 steps of the PWF. Step 1. Determine what to do. Reduce your to-do list. Too often, we overwork ourselves by doing what doesn't matter much or what someone else could do. You can remedy this by studying your work requirements closely and then zeroing in on what truly matters. Use the medical concept of triage to reduce your to-do list to manageable proportions. The emergency room doesn't treat patients in the order they walk in the door. You shouldn't work in the order tasks arrive in your inbox or by who screams the loudest. Remain flexible at all times, realizing priorities can shift on the fly, with new high-priority tasks muscling their way into the workflow and pushing aside less important items. Quit thinking of your to-do list as a must-do list. And in general, stop doing things that lack long-term consequences for your job. Delegate out low-profit or low-priority items. Take what remains and sort them into a master someday list, where you track important but non-urgent tasks, and a high-impact task or HIT list of items you need to work on right away. Master list tasks might include things like long-term strategies, hiring a new assistant, and reviewing basic French terms before you visit the Paris office. Your HIT list should consist of the items that keep workflow humming along, new and ongoing projects, milestones, and deadlines, and critical items you need to accomplish every day. Your master list flows to your HIT list on a dynamic, daily basis. Just as important as your to-do list is your not-to-do list. Spell out the things you refuse to waste your time on, such as multitasking, most meetings, handling brush fires, and procrastination. Finally, get rid of general time wasters like arriving late, excessive Facebook time, and superfluous socializing. Step 2. Schedule time to do it. Reduce your obligations. Once you've identified your key tasks, make the time to do them. Remember, time management really boils down to self-management, the willingness to stop misusing time and practice self-discipline. While you're not going to waste time during the workday, you're not trying to do it all. Block out time for your critical hit list tasks right on your calendar. Work to reduce your obligations by adopting the computer science concept of caching. This involves developing the ability to add, drop, and refuse new data on the fly in order to streamline your workload. I call this availability caching. When you find yourself at or near maximum capacity, It helps make your decisions about who and what to give your time to more automatic, objective, and logical. Speaking of refusing data, learn to say no in a polite yet firm way. Don't let your coworkers talk you into accepting tasks that either belong to them or you lack time to handle. Ask your boss to prioritize projects when he or she tries to overload you. Meanwhile, keep a firm hand on your own tendency to wander. Don't derail yourself between tasks. Exercise clarity, discernment, and vision to make the right choices in the moment, because even tiny time intervals count. Step 3. Focus your attention. Reduce your distractions. So, as you embark on your voyage of self-improvement, don't get in a hurry. Accept that developing a new routine takes time. Leo Babauta, the author of the influential Zen Habits blog, recommends setting yourself a 30-day challenge for changing each habit. In this step, you reduce distractions so you can hone your focus to razor sharpness. Once you know exactly what you should be doing and have captured time to do it, you must focus on completing that important task. Distractions represent some of the worst productivity hurdles. Even if they drag your attention away for just a few seconds at a time, they can cause you to lose your train of thought and fall out of the productive focus in which you accomplish your best work. Take steps to ease external distractions, like people chatting in the hallway, interruptions from coworkers, or traffic past your office or cubicle. If nothing else, you can close your door, assuming you have one, or take your laptop into an empty conference room, or establish signals to let your coworkers know when you'd prefer they not disturb you. To keep your electronics from repeatedly shattering your focus, turn off email alarms and instant messaging and let your calls roll over to voicemail. Internal distractions often prove more dangerous than external ones because they represent hurdles we put up ourselves. We don't intend to waste time, but inevitably do it with gossiping, socializing, procrastinating, and constantly checking email. Ironically, some of the worst internal distractions come from efforts to increase personal productivity. Perfectionism, for example, often backfires because trying to predict everything that could possibly go wrong means you never get started, and when you do get to work, you have a hard time letting go. But few internal distractions hurt productivity as much as multitasking. Trying to do too much at once divides your attention, and one task actually gets in the way of the next. You lose track because you switch between tasks too often. Single tasking works better. Instead of juggling several tasks, focus on one until you've reached a natural stopping point, or you've completed it, and then move on to the next. Step 4. Hear that on tomorrow's episode. You just listened to part 1 of the post titled The Work Less, More Success Guide to Time Management by Laura Stack of theproductivitypro.com.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
The Jack Welch Management Institute at Strayer University helps you go from, I know the way, to I've arrived with our top 10 ranked online MBA. Gain skills you can learn today and apply tomorrow. Get ready to go from make it happen to made it happen and keep striving. Visit strayer.edu/JackWelchMBA to learn more. Strayer University is certified to operate in Virginia by Chev and has many campuses, including at 2121 15th Street North in Arlington, Virginia.
And thank you to Laura, who is an award-winning keynote speaker and the best-selling author of 8 books, obviously known as the Productivity Pro for good reason. Her engaging personality, combined with over 25 years of experience helping organizations achieve results, have made her one of the most sought-after experts and keynote speakers in her field. Laura's been featured in the New York Times, USA Today, the Wall Street Journal, Entrepreneur, and Forbes magazine, and has been a spokesperson for Microsoft, Danone, 3M, Office Depot, Xerox, and more. And if that wasn't enough, her client list includes top Fortune 500 companies, including Starbucks, Walmart, Bank of America, GM, Wells Fargo, and Time Warner, plus government agencies such as the United States Air Force Academy, the Census Bureau, the U.S. Senate, and even the IRS. There's a lot to learn from her, so come by theproductivitypro.com for much, much more. She has her videos, books, store, newsletter, and blog all right there for you. Again, that's theproductivitypro.com. But that's going to do it for me today. Have yourself a great weekend. Thanks so much for being here. And I'll see you back here in the Sunday show where we're going to finish up this post and where your optimal life awaits.